Hello friends, my name is Miss Brittany and I am here today with our Flickerbug tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own Flickerbug. Hopefully you've already registered for this craft through the Munster Branch of the Lake County Public Library and picked up your packet, which will include most of the materials that you will need as well as the instructions. So you can follow along as you wish, or you can watch this tutorial and pause it when needed so that you can finish making your craft. All right, so let me show, I'm going to tilt the camera to show you exactly what we're working with today. Like I said, most of your supplies have been included, but you are going to need 2 LEDs, which I have supplied. If you are making this after the fact, you can find these probably at most stores or even off of Amazon. They're pretty easy to find. So 2 LEDs, which are light emitting diodes, and then you will also need a coin battery. Again, this is something that you can find at most stores. This is a specific brand and a specific battery number, which is probably universal. And so besides that, you will also need a Chanel stem or a pipe cleaner. I've supplied some fatter ones to give it a little bit more coverage. You will also need an eraser, just a regular school eraser, works perfectly fine. And then you are going to need some thin wire, about 14 inches or so. The wire that I've decided to use is 20 gauge. You can probably use a little thinner if you wish, but this one had a good thickness to help everything stand up. And then also you may need some wire cutters to help cut the wire and tape to hold on everything. I am using just regular masking tape, but you can use duct tape, whatever you wish, to secure most of your stuff. Now, keep in mind that when you are making your Flickerbug, it is using a battery. Like all batteries, things eventually will run out of juice. So when you are making your bug, please make it in a way so that you are able to disassemble the diode part and pull it off, and so that your coin battery will not run out of juice. Okay, because as long as the LEDs are attached, they are pulling juice from the battery and eventually it will run out of juice. So to begin, you will start with cutting your wire. So like I said, I've given you about 14 inches or so. You need to make 6 legs for your Flutterbug, as well as 2 antennae. So simply cut out, or using a ruler, you can measure out as much as you want, or you can try to just bend it into coordinating pieces and then cut where appropriate. I ended up using about 2 inches for the legs and about 1 inch for each antenna. And like I said, this is 20 gauge, so it is kind of simple to bend and fix however you wish. So the lighter gauge you go, the weaker it will be. The higher gauge you go, the thicker it'll be, but then it'll also be a little bit harder to manipulate. So once you've cut down your pieces, you are simply going to stick it into the side, pushing firmly. And again, it's going to bend, but again, it's easy to bend and twist into whatever shape you want. Once you've added all 6 legs, you are then going to add your antenna and then bend it whichever way you wish. You can try to get it to stand firm on its own, but it's entirely up to you. Mine does, so yay for that. After you've attached all of the body pieces, we are now going to work on the battery portion. Now, looking closely at your battery, there is going to be a plus symbol, and then the back of it is probably empty. What you need is the plus side, okay? And then if you look closely at your LEDs, they have 2 different lengths, okay? The longer side is what we want to go on the positive side of the battery. And you will know that you did it correctly when they touch. So if it lights up just like that, then you have it the correct way. If it does not light up, then switch one of them around and try again, and it should light up. So this is going to be the eyes, and so we are going to add both of them like that. Perfect. And then we are just going to use a piece of tape to secure it for now, and this is what you will be undoing when you are done playing with your Flutterbug so that it does not completely lose power. Once you've got that securely on there, you will place it wherever you wish. I'm going to put mine right in between his two antennas, and then you will push it down and it should stay on there. Now mine does look a little a little rough, so you can use whichever tape you like, duct tape, patterned tape, whichever, and make it as pretty as you like. The final step to get for your bug is to add its wings. Now you have two different pipe cleaners that we've given you. The simplest way to make the wings is to bend it completely in half like this, and then bend each side down, and then you have a set of wings. The second stem you can use if you'd like to kind of add maybe a little bit more detail. Like there you go, now he has a long tail and he kind of looks like a dragonfly. And again, this can be secured with tape, or if you wish, you can even use glue, but just making sure that you are able to get the tape back off so that you can replace your battery when you are done, or if it dies. Okay, so that is how you make a Flutterbug. Hopefully this was not too confusing, but you can always call us or reach out to us at kids@lcplin.org with your questions. If you are interested in other projects like this was actually found in this book called Make It Glow, LED Projects for the Whole Family by Emily Cocker and Kelli Townley. We do have a copy in the system, so you can reserve it and borrow it and find the complete instructions, which again, I've already printed off and given you, as well as make other projects that they're listed in there. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you will send me pictures so that I can see how well your project went. And again, you can send them at kids@lcplin.org. Until next time, friends, bye!